bringing yourself to seated. Have those sit bones rooted down. See if you can lengthen through your spine. Roll your shoulders and open up through your chest. See if you can grow from the crown of your head, so imagining your head's lifting up. Inhaling here, feeling that space, your belly expanding, your ribs expanding, and then sigh the breath out. Good. On the next inhale, reach your hands up, roll those shoulders back. So you're going to draw those shoulder blades together as you draw your shoulder blades down your back. Turn your pinky fingers in so that your palms are facing each other. Hands are active, arms are active. Keep those shoulders rolling down. Just take note of how you feel here. See if you can lengthen a little bit more. See if you can draw your crown of your head a little bit higher as you root down through your sit bones. Really good. Nice stretch. Reach up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Left fingertips on the floor. Walk those left hands over to the side. Bend your left elbow. Reach up through the right side of your torso. Stretch up. Check your neck. Maybe look down, look up. Whatever feels good. Reach up tall. Exhale, over to the left. Breathing in and out. Lengthening through that right side. Roll your right shoulder over your ear. So you don't want to be collapsing forward. You want to be pushing your right shoulder back. So that chest stays nice and open. Use the left hand to ground into the floor. Bending into the left elbow. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Exhale, come back to the center. Swap sides now. Right hand comes down. Those fingertips on the floor. Walk the right hand over. Bend the right elbow. Reach up through the left side. So the left arm's nice and tall. The whole of your torso is really growing. Keep both sit bones on the floor. Bend into the right elbow. Roll the left shoulder back so the chest stays open. Reach up. Nice proud collarbones. And then reach over to the right. Really good. Try not to crunch your shoulders here. You want to keep those shoulders open. Chest open, reaching over to the right, keep both sit bones on the floor. Really good, right elbows bent. Inhale, coming back up, both arms. Just turn those fingertips in. Imagine you're holding that beach ball round the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale, you're going to draw your belly in and you're hinging from your hips. So your chest reaches forward. Don't worry about how far you go here. You want to keep your spine nice and straight. Reach forward, stretching into those hips, those inner thighs. Reach your hands forward, chest comes forward. Imagine someone's pulling you with a string. So your chest stays open, fingertips reaching, stretching into those outer hips. And then bring your hands onto the floor. Bend your elbows and just drop your chin down to your chest. And here again, you're just checking in, so scanning your body. You may want to walk your hands forward, lengthening through your arms, keeping that chin tucked into your chest, just folding down, nice rest. Walking forward, we'll keep rolling the shoulders away from your ears, chest is low, stretching into those inner thighs, inner hips. Breathing, exhale, bend the elbows, see if you can release any further. And then walk your hands back. Bring yourself back up to seated, roll those shoulders. We'll do one more small twist before we come onto hands and knees. So arms come up, left hand comes behind your left hip, reach up through the right hand comes to your left knee. Roll your shoulders. You want to root down through those left fingertips to sit up tall and then look over the left shoulder. And here you're just using your gaze just to really let your focus guide you here. Look over that left shoulder. Keep twisting. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Come back up. Arms up. Swap to the other side. Left hand comes to right knee. Right hand comes behind your right hip. Roll that right shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Look over the right shoulder and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Right, we're going to roll forwards onto our hands and knees. So find your tabletop. I'll just shuffle over to the opposite side. So you're going to have wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Just turn your thumbs in so that you've kind of got your thumbs facing each other, so you've got focus points, so you know you're looking inside the midline. You're going to breathe here and you're going to draw your belly back towards your spine. Top of your feet rest on the floor, just sway your hips side to side. Keep that belly tucked in. As you breathe in, you're going to drop your belly and push your pelvis up to the ceiling, so the hips come up, pelvis comes down, hips come up. Find that curve in your lower back. And then roll your shoulders, open up through your chest, collarbones are proud, look up. Exhale, you're going to tuck your sit bone under, stretch your shoulders up to the ceiling, hug your belly in towards your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. This is your cat-cow. Breathing in, drop the belly, hips up, really accentuate your dip in your lower back, roll the shoulders, chest is up, look up. Exhale, you're going to tuck that pelvis under, stretch your shoulders up to the ceiling, really engage through your hands, your arms, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, tilt the pelvis, hips up, roll the shoulders, chest up, look up. Exhale, tuck that sit bone under, squeeze your belly back to your spine and engage your arms as you stretch your shoulders up high. My earphone keeps falling out. So again, inhale, drop the belly, hips up, roll the shoulders, chest up, look up. Exhale, round it out. Take one more at this nice gentle pace. Drop the belly, just exploring through your spine. And exhale. Then we're going to do a little bit of a faster pace just to get the energy up. So it's just double time. You're going to breathe in, exhale, inhale, exhale. So just faster, faster. Do 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more, inhale, hug that belly, exhale, suck it up, inhale, drop the belly, exhale, hug it up. Last one, inhale. Exhale and then sit back into a child's pose. Take those knees to the side, toes together, sitting on your heels. Walk your hands forward, resting your head onto the floor. Rock your shoulders, rock your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, work your way back up into your tabletop position. We're going to come straight into a downward dog. So, tuck the left toe, stretch the left leg, tuck the right toe, stretch the left leg, bend the knees, sit your hips up, and then walk your feet to find the heels towards the floor. So just find your downward dog here. You've got a lovely long downward dog. Your hips are high and you're looking up at your belly button. Just feel your body lengthen as you lift your hips. Inhaling and exhaling. Pedaling your feet, so taking it in turns to bend each knee. Drop each heel. Keep that belly sucked in. Keep looking up at your navel. Keep rolling those arms out to the side so your upper triceps are rolling out. And keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Take your feet wider than the mat. Draw your heels down and lift those hips up. Draw your chest towards your thighs and your head towards the ground. Deep breath in here. And then sigh the breath out. Good. Come up high on your tiptoes. Walk your hands back towards your feet, finding your forward fold. So those feet face forward, head looks at your knees, arms are heavy. Bending through your knees so your torso and thighs are touching. You're looking back at your knees, even looking through your knees, and slowly bringing your weight forward onto the balls of your feet, trying to lift your hips up and lengthen your hamstrings. Inhaling here, lengthening. Exhale, folding down. Staying here, maybe grabbing hold of your elbows. So you're going to frame your head with your forearms. Tuck your head inside your forearms here. And then rock side to side. Using the traction of your, grabbing hold of your elbows to draw your head down. Bending through your knees. Keep breathing, lifting those hips up. Then releasing your hands, swaying all the way over each ankle. And then with nice soft knees, you're going to roll up nice and mindfully. So your belly's hugged in, you're drawing your shoulder blades up, up, up. Finding your way into your standing mountain pose. Good, roll those shoulders. Find a little movement here. Nice. So we're here in our mountain pose and it's Monday morning. Hands are outside your hips. Palms face forward. Nice soft knees. As you breathe in, you're going to sweep your arms up over your head. As you exhale, you're going to hinge from your hips and fold forward. So keep the knees bent and fold down. Find that nice forward fold. Head's coming down, weight's coming forward onto the balls of your feet. Sweep the palms up onto your shins, roll your shoulders back. As you inhale, draw the chest forward and push those legs back so you're lengthening, you're stretching those hamstrings. Exhale, bend the knees and fold back down. Inhale, rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. So just do from the other side as well. So soft knees, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinging forward. Come down into that forward fold. Soften those knees, looking at your knees. You're going to breathe in and sweep your palms up onto your shins. And then roll your shoulders back, and almost as if someone's pulling your hips back and your head forward. You're going to lengthen your spine, stretch those hamstrings, come up into a halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and fold it back down, looking at your knees. Inhale and rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one of this nice standing sun salutation, soft knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep the palms and roll your shoulders back, lengthening through your legs and your spine. Exhale, soft knees and fold down. Rising up, inhale all the way, come up to stand. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. We're going to just play with balance here. So rolling forward onto your toes, lifting up your heels. Couple here. Breathing in and out. Just warming up into those ankles, stretching into your calves. Keep your hips pushed forward. Keep your belly nice and tight. Then we're going to bring your arms up as you breathe in. Come up onto those toes. Exhale, sweep them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So just having a play here. Up and down. One more up. Hold it here. Then bring your hands down through heart center. Keep squeezing those legs together. Coming up high on those tiptoes. Inhaling. Exhaling. You're going to bend your knees and see if you can sit back with those toes high. Heels high. So toes are up. So you're sitting back. Coming into a toe squat. Good. Strong legs. Squeeze those thighs together. Inhale, shoot back up, arms up. Exhale, release. Shake it off. Well done. It's always good just to put them in straight away. So again, I'm just going to add to that. We're going to come into our eagle pose, which we played with on Friday. So feet nice and wide, soft knees. We're going to first of all just practice our chair. So sweep your hands back, chest forward, soft knees, and then sit back. As you sit back, reach your hands forward. And as you sit back, I want you to imagine you're sitting back onto a chair, so you're not coming forward. Your knees stay over your ankles, and you sit back, and just tilt your pelvis up so you're reaching your chest up high, arms stay up high. Keep the shoulders rolled out. Squeeze those inner thighs, breathing in. Exhale, releasing down. Nice and heavy. Give yourself a shake and roll back up. So I have to keep turning, but I need to watch you also. Feet face forward, soft knees. Inhale, sweep your arms back. Exhale, sit back into that chair and reach your hands forward. So tuck your pelvis under so that you can suck your belly in. Reach your hands forward and sit back. See if you can squeeze those thighs together. If it feels better, you can bring your feet together, although that does make it slightly harder because you've got less surface area, but you can really focus on squeezing those inner thighs together. Right, so from here, bring your hands to your heart. You're going to just lift your right heel off the floor, so come up high onto that tiptoe. Lift that right leg up and just wrap it over your left, okay? Try and squeeze those thighs together still. You can point the right toe down onto the floor, or if you can, wrap it behind your left shin, calf, you can do that. Breathing in here. See if you can sit up. So you're sitting back and sitting up. Then bringing your arms out to the side, into a goddess. Keep squeezing those legs together, root down through the left foot. Now you're going to bring your left hand into the center and tuck your right hand underneath. So you can grab hold of your hands, elbows up high, sit back, squeeze those thighs, breathing in, and then bring your arms out to the side. You're going to draw your chest forward and then unravel slowly, more elegantly than me. Sweep your hands back, forward, come up into that chair, and then release. Head down, hips up. Let your torso be heavy, give your legs a shake. Well done. Breathe in, sweep the palms up onto your shins, roll the shoulders back, chest forward, hips back. Exhale, soft the knees and fold back down. Inhale and rise up all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. Right, give yourself a shake. Well done. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Just going to pre-warn you that my balance is not balanced on each side, so it may be longer, it may be shorter, but yeah, go with it. And if you fall out, smile, it's fine. It's first thing Monday morning and I'm getting you to balance, so don't worry so much, okay? Right, so roll those shoulders back. Sweep your hands back. Sit down into that chair, then reach your hands forward. Bring those feet together and squeeze your thighs. Keep your hands reaching forward, chest is open. Sit back into that chair as much as you can. Bring your hands to your heart. Okay, slowly unraveling your left foot. So rooting down through the right foot, you're going to point the left toes and just lift that left knee up and wrap it over your thigh. If you can, tuck your left foot behind your right calf, that's also an option, or just let that toe point out. Keep sitting back and squeezing those thighs together. Keep that pelvis tucked under and your tummy tucked in. Bring your arms out in front of you. Then hands out to the side. Bring yourself up to sit, back, chest is high. We're going to wrap the arms again, so this time left hand comes underneath your right. Grab hold of your hands or your thumb. Keep that balance, keep the elbows high. Breathe in, sit back, exhale, open. You're going to draw your chest forward, arms out, and then unravel slowly. Sorry, I fell out. And then fold back down. Hands come to your shins, roll the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, tuck it in. Root down through the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, give yourself a shake. Take a drink. Well done, everybody. Just gonna have a drink. Have a drink, and then we're gonna come down into a child's pose just for 2 breaths, just to recharge. Okay, so finding that child's pose, knees out to the side, toes together. Draw your chest forward, lengthen through your arms. See if you can sit those hips back. Walk your hands forward, head resting on the floor. Inhale and exhale. Really good. Okay, slowly bring yourself up into that tabletop position. Take a couple of cat-cows here just to really reset your spine. So inhale, drop the belly, give your hips a wiggle, look up, roll those shoulders. Exhale, round it out, tuck the pelvis in, stretch the shoulders up to the sky. Again, inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders, exhale, round it out, stretch those shoulders up nice and high. We're going to work our way into our downward dog, so root down through the hands, tuck the toes and lift your knees up. Sit your hips back to your heels, and then lift your hips up nice and high. Find that downward dog, pedaling your feet, one side, 2 sides. And then slowly making your way back into your forward fold. Heads down nice and low. And then rolling up to stand. Roll those shoulders. Coming into a nice wide standing position. We're going to do warriors and triangles. Get those hips nice and open. Nice stable pelvises. And just set up for the day. So, arms are as wide as your ankles. Just flex those hands. Push your hands away from you. Roll your shoulders. Left foot. Going to point to the left side of the mat. Keep the right foot parallel to the mat, and then we're just going to self-modify. So check your hips. You want to have both hips facing forward, left hips more open, pelvis is tucked in. So thrust your hips forward, draw your belly in towards the midline, open up through the shoulders, roll your shoulders so your chest is open, your shoulders are open, arms are active. You're going to just turn your left palm down so it's facing down towards the left foot. You're going to look over that left shoulder. Keeping the right leg straight, you're going to bend the left knee and we're going to turn the left thigh out, okay? So imagine you're kind of rolling that left thigh out, left knee's tracking the left ankle. Okay, so you've got that right foot's really rooted down. Now if you feel yourself lunging forward, bring your left knee back, toe heel your right leg out, okay? Because your right hip's coming lower to the floor, your left knee wants to stay tracking that left ankle. Really good. Breathing in, breathing out. If you feel that your balance is off, imagine you're pushing down through all four corners of that edge of the right foot. So really push down through the right foot and make that right leg strong. So draw that right kneecap up towards your hip, really engages into the right thigh. Look over the left fingertips. Keep squeezing your bum. Keep that left thigh rolling out. Breathing in, breathing out. Right, so we're going to come back up to stand. So straightening the left leg, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, surrender into that warrior. See if you can get that right hip a little bit lower. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, open. One more. Give yourself one more chance. Straighten the left leg. Arms up. Exhale, surrender into that warrior and really hold it here. Keep that left thigh rolling open as the right hip drops down. Everything's drawn up into the midline. You're looking over your right fingertips. Left fingertips, sorry. Breathing in here. We're going to flip it. So left hand reaches up. Right hand comes down onto your right thigh. Reach forward and then reach up. So draw a big semicircle with your left fingertips. Reaching back towards the right. Breathing in. Keep that left knee bent. Squeezing those inner thighs, root down through the right foot, and then open back into that lovely warrior two. Good, give yourself a smile, really strong. Left elbow comes down onto your left hip. Right hand, you're going to sweep down and up. So it's one long line from the right ankle, hip, shoulder, wrist. Hold it here. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to sweep the right hand back into your warrior two position and bring the left arm up. Strong legs, your left leg's nice and strong. Hands to your hips, straighten that left leg. Good, so we're going to play with a triangle. Arms come up again. Hug that belly into your spine so those hips stay open. Root down through the right foot. You're going to hinge from the hips, so draw your torso over to the left. Imagine someone's pulling it down, draw it over, and then just bring your left hand down to anywhere on that left leg. Right hand comes to your right hip. I want you to work on opening up through your chest as you draw your left hand down. Keep your belly drawn back, keep the chest open. And then when you're ready, if you want to reach in the right hand up, imagine you've got the wall behind you and you're pushing your shoulders and hips and spine on the wall. And you just want to come into this beautiful stretch. 3 stretches. Inhaling, exhaling. You want to bend that left knee to bring yourself up. Both arms come up. Warrior two. Okay, so we're going to just reset. We're going to take a vinyasa or knees, chin and chest. So you're going to just windmill both hands down to frame the left foot. Turn your right toes up so that you can bring you're in a lunge position. Then release the left leg back to the edge of the mat to meet your right, finding a plank position or into a knees, chin and chest. Then you're going to lower your knees down, release your feet. You're going to root down through those hands, bend your elbows, draw your chin and chest down onto the floor, and then push everything back so you've got everything on the floor. Wiggle your hips. Hands under your shoulders, push down. You're going to look down on the floor. As you inhale, lift your palms up, lift your chest, squeeze your bum and look up. Exhale, hands on the floor, tuck your toes, find your way into your downward dog. And we'll do the same on the other side. We'll just move through the mat. Breathing in here and breathing out. Come up high on those tiptoes, bend the knees. Walk your hands back towards your feet, finding your forward fold, looking at your knees, and then rolling up, coming to stand. Then finding the middle of the mat again, and we'll do the same on the other side. So we're really working on alignment here. Okay, so when you're ready, nice wide feet, Roll your shoulders. Feet rooted down so they're parallel to the edges of the mat. Arms come up. Push those palms away. Keep the arms active. Right, so we're going to do the right side. So first of all, just do that self-modification. Tuck the pelvis under, almost thrust your hips forward. Hug everything into the midline and roll your shoulders back. Chest is open. You've got your head over your heart over your pelvis and hips, and your feet are really rooted. Arms are up. All right, so we're going to go to the right. Turn that right foot out to the side. Point that right foot over to the right side. Bend the right knee. Okay, so notice how you feel. If it feels tight, stay here, breathe here. Make sure you've got that right knee tracking the right ankle, and then start to visualize how your right thigh is kind of turning out. So the right knee's tracking the ankle, everything's in line. Root down through that right foot. Take the left leg back if you need to. Keep the right knee tracking. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Brilliant. Okay. Inhale, straightening that right leg. Arms come up. Then exhale, really surrender into that warrior two. Just check in again. Do you need to open up through the left? Can you lower that left hip down anymore? Can you roll that right thigh open anymore? Inhale, straighten arms up. Exhale, surrender, warrior two. You want to look over that right fingertips here. Squeeze your belly in, tuck your sit bone under, keep those legs active. Flip the left hand, drop the right hand down onto your right thigh. Reach forward with the right hand and up. Draw that big circle with your right fingertips all the way back. Keep those feet rooted down. Keep your inner thighs squeezing together. Keep strong. Breathing in. Exhale, back into that warrior two. Okay, hold it here. Right elbow comes down onto your right knee. Keep everything in line. To do that self-modification, does everything feel nice and strong? Sweep the left hand up. Find your beautiful extended side angle. Keep everything hugged in. Keep those feet strong. Nice. Okay, we're going to go into our triangle another way now. Left hand's going to come to your hip. Right hand, you're going to come down onto your right shin. And now we're going to straighten our leg. Okay, so from here, see if that's a little bit easier to come into your triangle. And you don't need to be really low. You can come anywhere on that right leg, okay? Roll that left shoulder open. Slowly lower down if you can. And then reach the right hand up. And remember, you're really imagining you've got a wall behind you. So you're pushing all those bones, your spine, your hips, your shoulders on that wall. Give yourself a smile. Inhaling. Exhale, bending that right knee. Back into that warrior two. We're going to windmill our arms down. So both hands come outside of the right foot, tucking the left toes under. Come into your lunge. Bring your right foot to the back. Finding that plank position. We're going to come down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything comes down on the floor. Roll those shoulders back. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead on your hands and rock your hips and rock your shoulders. Point those toes away from you and just breathe. You might want to bend your knees and bring your feet up and just bring your heels down to the left, down to the right. And then stretching those legs back. We're going to do one small lower back stretch. So your hands come underneath your shoulders, pushing down onto the floor. Roll your shoulders back. Hug your elbows nice and tight into your lower back. Point your toes away from you and bring your legs together. As you inhale, lift the palms up. Chest comes forward and slowly look up. As you squeeze your elbows into your torso, roll your shoulders back, lift the chest. Point the toes and squeeze the legs. Point the toes, squeeze the legs, lift the hands, look up. Exhale, release. Head on the floor, rock those hips out. Take your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders, draw those knuckles down towards your heels and look down. Bring your legs together and point your toes. Squeeze your legs together and point your toes. Roll your shoulders back, draw your knuckles back towards your heels. Roll your shoulders and lift your chest. Roll your shoulders and lift your chest and point your toes away. Roll your shoulders, lift your chest, point your toes away. See if you can lift your chest and lift your feet. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your legs, point your toes, lift up, keep looking down and then release. This time sit back into a child's pose. Hands under your shoulders, push yourself back up, knees nice and wide, toes together. Sitting out on your heels and draw your head forward. Reach your hands forward, stretch your spine and breathe. Rock your shoulders, rock your hips and just be still here. And then slowly bring your hands back under your shoulders. Come in to your full tabletop position. Swing your legs round. Bring your feet on the floor, knees bent. Sit up nice and tall and bring your hands opposite each other so your hands are parallel. Roll your shoulders. You're going to lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And we're going to take another gentle spinal twist. So your hands come out to the edges. Both knees come down to your left side. Keep those shoulders on the floor. Bring your knees and heels onto the left. Feel that stretch in your torso and twist in your spine. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. And then come back up to the centre. Give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, and then lower down onto the right side. Both shoulders stay on the floor here. Look over the left shoulder and twist and breathe. And then come back into the centre. Give yourself a hug, rock from side to side, and then lowering everything down onto the floor, bringing yourself into your Shavasana, your resting pose. Let your body cool down. So just give yourself one final scan of your body. So squeeze the shoulders up to your ears, and then as you exhale, let them go, let them drop. Squeezing your toes, pointing your toes. Do your left leg first, so engage all the muscles on your left leg. Lift the left leg up nice and straight off the floor. Exhale, let it go. And then just let your left foot flex and your heel rest on the floor. Wriggle your ankle, roll your ankle and just let your leg be heavy. Do the same on the right side. So engaging all the muscles in your right leg. Lifting up, nice long line off the floor, hinging from that hip. Exhale, just letting it go, nice and floppy. Shoulders come up to your ears, squeeze them tight, and then let it go. Turning your palms up so your knuckles just rest on the floor. Squeezing both hands into fists, and then as you exhale, opening those knuckles, opening the palms, knuckles on the floor. Big yawn, rock into your jaw, lick your lips, and then let the tip of your tongue rest inside the roof of your mouth. And just slowly breathe and relax. Start to bring your awareness to your breath, so deepening your breath, wriggling your fingers and toes, rolling your ankles and wrists, and then squeezing your knees up into your chest one last time, rocking from side to side, and then settling on your right side so you can just let your body be still. Slowly, when you're ready, bring yourself up to a seated position. Drop your chin down to your chest and then just let every bit of tension just relax out through your neck. Feel your shoulders melting away, hands on your knees. Going to just draw some circles with your hips, so bring yourself forward and back. And the other way. And then just finding some stillness. If you want to take another twist, just take the left hand back, right hand on your knee, and the other side. And then finally growing as tall as you can, feeling a little bit more loose, a little bit more open. Hands come to your heart. Just fold your forehead down so you can brush your third eye with your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice this morning, girls.